What's cooking, guys? Have you ever had to create a video that's a specific length, say a minute long, but you want to use a song that's like 4 minutes long? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can cut down that song to fit your video perfectly. Alright guys, to get started, here I have this really long song. It's about 3.5, close to 3.5 minutes. But I only need to create a minute-long video. So to do this, it's actually really easy. But the number one rule you need to follow is don't touch the beginning or the end of that song. You want to have the most natural of a beginning and an end. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go to the length of how long my video needs to be. So 1 minute long, I'm just going to type in a minute, hit enter, and then I'm going to hit M on the keyboard to create a marker. So I know that's how long my song needs to be. So I just need to fit this within that marker. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to just expand my audio track by double clicking it. So it's just a little bigger. So like I said, you don't want to cut the beginning or end of the song. You mainly just want to cut the middle, the meat of the song. Because a lot of times it's just going to repeat. So you just need to find the beats where it repeats and just keep cutting it out until you have the length of the video you want. So I'm going to just start with the end first. I know it kind of has like a natural ending. It has that beat, that boom. So I'm going to first cut that. I'm going to hit C and cut this part right here. So I know this I'm not touching. This is going to stay the same. Now that I have my ends separated, I can now start cutting down the meat. I know the beginning of my song kind of builds up and the beat kind of keeps going. And then it starts slowing down right there. So once it starts slowing down, I'm just going to put a marker for a reference point on the song. And I'm already at like 25 seconds. So I just need 30 more seconds of meat. So I'm going to next go to where this kind of audio wave starts to die. I know it's starting to die right here because there's just nothing and it really starts to slow down. And then it builds up again and it's going to do the same drop that it did in the beginning. So I don't really need any of this meat right here because it's just basically a duplicate of the beginning, like I said. So I'm going to put a C cut there and delete this. So now I'm starting to reduce the length of my music. I went from 3.5 minutes to about 2 minutes. That's good. Now let's just keep going. So I'm going to actually cut here. And now I'm just going to kind of scroll through here and figure out where the beat picks up again. It's building up again. And then it kind of drops again. Right there. So now I want to put these two together so I can delete this meat. And I'm going to drag this to touch and then see what this sounds like. And that's actually pretty good. They match up pretty well. I know it slows down a little bit, but it actually flows pretty well. So now I'm kind of just going to listen to this a little bit longer. And I'm going to kind of keep this beat going. I can see on my audio waves here, it is kind of up and down a little bit. And then it gets back right here. You're going to see it gets back up to just almost peaking. So I'm going to go to the end of that and see what that sounds like. And then I kind of have a beat there, right here, right there. I have a beat there. And I'm already at like 49 seconds. And now I can remember that the ending that I cut has a beat to end it. And that's about 10-15 seconds. So now I can try to match up that where the beat kind of picks up again here. So I can kind of just cut where I just recently placed that marker, delete that, and then I'm going to drag and try to match this up, see what that sounds like. Yeah, not great, but I can cut it down even more. I can kind of just zoom in and cut down this kind of like build up for that last beat and just get to the beat itself. Right here maybe, delete that. That actually sounds pretty good. And then it kind of fades out. Then I can basically just kind of pull this to that minute mark and it fades out to a minute. And I know it can be a little difficult to get the beats to match up. So if you're still having a little bit of a trouble, you can always try to put markers in your audio timeline. So as a beat's coming, hit M. So then you have a marker on that beat and then try to cut to that marker. Or you can use the rolling edit tool, which is over here on the side. You can click that or it's N on the keyboard and you can actually go to your audio cut and you can click on the cut and pull side to side to try to match up the beat. Both the audio clips that you have cut will shift side to side with each other and kind of just keep pulling side to side until you get the beats to match up. So I hope you liked the video, guys. I hope this helps, and I hope you're able to do this in some of your videos. And if you did, make sure to leave it in the comments and let me know how you did. Other than that, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you can be kept up with all my other tutorials like this. That's all I got for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.